There's two kinds of warrior. There's the Mbati Leka and the Mbati Malabu. And the trophy that we are trying to compete in Sabsavu is named after our chief. And so we are told that there's no other place for this trophy. This is their home. This is the village. We are the warrior. We need to keep this. In our village, nothing else moved the village like rugby. When it's rugby season, people are just crazy. Sure, like I've played rugby in the States, but it's different. Like there's even a different lifestyle in the States. Like you go to work and then you go to rugby practice twice a week, and then you get paid. But like it's nothing like my village club where I started rugby, where that's the root of rugby. That's where I learned to play rugby. I learned to play rugby with coconuts, and like there was no ball. We used like our shirt. We tie our shirt and we play on the beach. There was no ball. We couldn't afford it. There's that connection when we were little kids. We went through this together. And so we played together and we know how this person reacts. We know how this kid plays. We know how fast this kid is. And so we already know that. Apart from going to the States and you just know this person for like a month or two, and then you started playing with them and you're trying to know them personally. But in the village, you sleep in their house for like 14, 15 years together. And it's a more connection, like and when you play, it's more hearts. Like you're like looking out for someone. Like when there's a fight, you all join. You know, it's not like we're in the States. Oh, I want to stay out of this. I don't care about this person.
Narosini saroni nongubeka kedenga. Like
singing is a big part of us. Like everywhere we go, even riding in the truck to go to the game, we're always singing. It's something that brings us together and it's fun, and like it's just a big part of us. Like even growing up and there was no electricity and nothing to do, no computers, no internet. That's all we do. There's a moonlight, we go to the beach, start a fire, and we sing. Sit around and we sing. That's about it. And it just brings like a different connection to us. Music is a big part of us. After training, there's always music. There's always a song we have to sing every night when we go to bed, every morning during a prayer session. And at 8 o'clock every night, that's our time to pray. Wherever you are, you have to pray. Living together and training together brings more bond. You know how this person's body reacts, and you're like you just get reminded of how this person is, and you know who this person really is, and like not just on the field. You know them outside the field, you know them spiritually, physically, everything about them. You can't go and fake a relationship in the field when there's no relationship off the field. Any game outside of the village, We always have to tell the chief we're going out of the village, and he gives us his blessing. Once in a lifetime, you get these kind of opportunities to go to take a team to Australia, to overseas and play. Going overseas is a big dream for these boys to like see how they are in world rugby.
I want to talk about before going into the field. Back at the village, we prepare ourselves before we play, and then our trainer always talk about the land that has ice. So before you go to the field, you need to wear all the suits in the village and then get into a truck and then go to the rugby field. So the reason for that, because your boots, your jerseys, the land can smell everything, then it gives you a different spirit within your heart, and then when you go in the field, there's a different spirit you're taking with you. So when you're at the field, it's like eating them, like killing them for that trophy.
Yeah, it's really it is a big part. Like back in days and days war, people killing each other. Like chief this village and that chief in that village are attacking each other. And in rugby, it's the same, but we're not killing anyone. Rugby, that's the most important thing. Like family, it's all about family.
Done!